All right, guys, can you see and hear me? I'm not very good at this stuff, but hopefully y'all can hear me. Yes, round two. Oh my God, can you guys hear me and see me clearly enough? I'm getting there with this live stuff, but it's taking a while. So apologies for any technical issues here. Awesome. Okay, great. I just recorded a new gang guide for Venators. As you will have seen if you woke up this morning or wherever you are, Apocrypha Necromunda just dropped with an absolute bombshell. I think quite possibly the most exciting moment since the Book of the Outcast for me, personally. You all know I love my Outcasts and Venators. Venators, they really needed an update, and what an update it is. So I don't know how many of you watching have had the chance to, actually look at the Apocrypha Necromunda thingamabob today. Anyone had a look at it? It's, oh wow, yeah. It's just amazing. Too much to go through, really. It's it took me a while. I had to sort of wake up and just sort of process it a little bit. But yeah, we now have every abhuman that we know of in the new gang, which is pretty cool. Yeah, read through twice. There you go. It's going to take me. So basically, I've gone and recorded the first part of 2 parts of a new gang guide for Venators based off these new rules. There are some problems with it, so I thought I'd sort of discuss it with you guys quickly. The obvious problem that I've highlighted anyway is the Beastmen costing in it. A Beastman ganger is 20 credits, which is the same as a Rattling ganger. They're strength 4, toughness 4. Disgusting. Best ganger in the game so far, rules as written. Yeah, so much potential. Half of me's thinking Games Workshop have done this because they want to sell more Kill Team boxes. Not that they don't sell really well already, but you've got the Felgor Ravagers, you've got the new Rattlings, you've got so many options for really cool stuff. I lost my mind at Ogren Hunter with Friends on Collar and Twin Boning Swords. Don't even go there. That's naughty behavior. Beastmen, absolutely too cheap. Let's just dial it back a bit. So Apocrypha Necromunda came out this morning, out of the blue. I've been saying for a while that it's about time we had some more Apocrypha Necromunda stuff. It's been a while. All of the Apocrypha Necromunda stuff we've had so far has been amazing. I'm so happy that Games Workshop support Necromunda with these Apocrypha Necromunda articles, because they really add a lot more to the game. And they're free downloads, which is awesome. And this one, I have to say, is the best one so far. It's given you new rules and a new way to play Venators. And Venators, a lot of people have been playing them for a while. There's some ambiguity about how you play them. But this is just Venators times 10, basically. They're already a good gang. They're now, they could possibly be the best gang in the game now. It's a bit early to say that, but the level of customization is ridiculous. The amount of stats you can choose. You now have 8 stat profiles where you had 4 for every single fighter type. So you have 4 house leader stats, which can all have a house legacy. You then have squats, ogrins, beastmen, and rattlings. So you have 4 abhumans, 4 non-abhumans, or humans, should I say, for each type. So that's champions, gangers, and leaders. Just amazing. Really, really happy with that. I can't think anybody saw this coming. Certainly not in an Apocrypha Necromunda. It's quite an in-depth one for Apocrypha Necromunda. I haven't even had time to look at the... yes, the Ogrins can take guns. Just quickly, Josh. The Ogrins can absolutely take guns. They can even take heavy weapons. So you could give an Ogrin hunt leader a las cannon. Yes. So you see what I mean about options. It's great. It's awesome. Why not? It just makes me think, why would you play Ogrins? Why would you play a lot of gangs now when you can just play Venators? So you can have Ogrins, you can have Rattlings, you can have Squats, you can have all these things in one gang. It's just so exciting. I really just wanted to come on live and just talk about it with you guys. raised some of the issue. The only real issue I have with it is the costing so far. The Beastman, let's just bring it up actually. I want to have a look at the document. Where did I put it? But the Beastman list is, the Beastman options are really, really undercosted. Not only is the Ganger 20 credits, but the Champ, I think, is 50 something, and should be like 90 or 100. And the leader is, I can't remember what the leader is. Let me just bring it up. But there's one thing I've noticed about it that I don't think many people have, is the omission of weird powers. So you can no longer make your leader a sanctioned psyker, at least rules as written. Again, I think arbitrators will probably do their own thing on that. Here we go, I've got it up now. Apologies, just messing around here. So yeah, you've got the Beastman Hunt leader is 95 credits, which is the same as the Rattling Hunt leader. You've got the Rattling and Beastman Champion at the same cost of 50 credits, and you've also got the Rattling and Beastman Ganger, also the same price for 20 credits. Really echoey. My mic sounds really echoey. Apologies, not sure why that is. Technical issues. It could be the mic is still on the camera, but I can't faff around with it right now. It's too much hassle. As long as you can hear me all right, it's fine. I'm not going to go into a mega in-depth one because I've got my son here and he's still off school and we want to go on a bike ride. So we're going to do that shortly. I just thought it'd be good to get on here and just, display my excitement about Venators. We finally have a really fleshed out, complete feeling gang list for Venators. So it's no longer bits of this, bits of that. It's no longer faffing around working out whether your arbitrator is going to be cool with certain things. We now have a pretty comprehensive and fleshed out Venator gang list. So yeah, awesome. No weird powers, no specialist skill sets. So yes, you can still get the house legacies from the main houses and stuff for your leader, but you can't take piety skills or squat skills and things like that. You're really only taking the skill sets from the main houses, from the main skill sets, so your cunning and your shooting and stuff like that. But what that does mean is you can give an Oghren shooting skills, if you haven't thought about that yet. So you give an Oghren a las cannon with, I don't know, something ridiculous, or like a melter gun with hip shooting or something like that. There's so many fun options, and over the next week I'm going to really explore. I'm going to put it all into Yak Tribe. I'm going to customize the hell out of it, and I'm going to create a few gang lists based on what we've got here. There's so many to do. I'll probably do 5 or 6 gang lists and then come back with another video next week on the gang lists and my findings from what you can do with it. So yeah, I urge you all to experiment with this in Yak Tribe. If you're customization pros, you could start putting those stats in now and start messing around with gang lists, because I'd really like to know what people can do with this, because it's just really exciting. That's really pretty much all I wanted to do today, is just talk about that. Other than that, hope everyone is well. Of course, we've got the thing to look forward to this week. I can't remember the event, somewhere in America. One of those events where we've got the what looks like Nomad thing coming up. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but it looks like we are probably going to get a Nomad book soon. I think if they've done a squat book, why would they not do a Nomad book? I'd be very surprised if they didn't. I was talking to Chris from Some City Radio the other day about that same thing. He really, really reckons that we're going to have a Nomad book pretty soon. I can't see that being too far from the truth. I think it'll be awesome. And hopefully we get some giant insects for them to ride, or poke towards the enemy. I think Nomads desperately need fleshing out. But now we've got Nomads, we've got Squats, we've got Venators, finally. What else is there? Ratskins and Scabbies, I suppose. Will we get those? That remains to be seen. But yeah, very exciting times. And I can't wait to see what the community comes out with in terms of list building with these guys. And again, I've already done a competition at the end of last year on, list building and stuff. And I strongly imagine that by the end of this year, when I do that competition again, probably about 70% of the gang lists that submit will be Venator gang lists. I can't see why there wouldn't be. There's just so much stuff that you can do with them. I can't even get my head around it right now. It's they did tease a big worm thing. Yes, I reckon it's definitely a nomad insect thing, that in the picture. If you haven't seen it, go on the Warhammer community. There's a event later on this week in America in a couple of days. I'm not even sure which day it is, but really looking forward to the reveals for that. Someone was saying that they thought it might be the golem, the Vansar golem thing, but I'm not seeing it. It definitely looks like an insect to me, or a big worm. Yeah. But anyway, I'm mumbling and I'm just really excited about the Venator thing. I think it's, for me, again, on a personal level, the most exciting thing in Necromunda for years, actually. I'm more excited about this than I was about Hive Secundus. I'm more excited about this than I was about Squat Book. There's just the options for me are so exciting. So, let's explore what we can do with these gang lists. Anyway, that's it for now. I will be back pretty soon. I'm going to go out now, get some lunch, go for a bike ride in the sun, come back, do some editing, and the first part of this gang guide for the new Venators will be out by the end of the day. So I'll try and get it sorted. It is my day off today, so got to give me some leeway. A couple of hours, I'll be back, and I'll be back at the computer, and I'll be editing. So, stay tuned for that one, and thanks for joining in this, and I will see you in the near future. Cheers, guys.